Yes, so people, welcome back to the channel. It's now time for the Predicted 11 video with a beautiful view of the Philips Stadion here in PSV in Eindhoven. Listen, let's kind of get into it. Lee, I don't really know how to do this one because there could be a lot of changes. Arteta might go, he might try and save and pull players back now because we're pretty much guaranteed to top this group. Obviously, you only need a point. What do you think? Do you think he's going to go strong? Do you think he'll go a bit weak? Yeah, let's.
I think it'd be mix and match like it has been in the last few games. I was a bit surprised at how strong he went in the home game, but he got the job done. So I'd imagine it'd go back to maybe like 4 or 5 in, 4 or 5 not.
Okay. Well, let's go with who we want to see, who we may not want to see, but who we want to see. And we think, Arteta might go with, obviously, we'll start in goal. I think there might be some surprises to this lineup. We haven't seen these flown out or anything, but we'll get to that when we go through it. Obviously, in goal, I'm assuming Matt Turner.
Yeah.
I think that's going to be that kind of picks itself.
He's done very well in the last 2 games that I've seen him. He's done very, very well. He was very, very assured in Bodo. Played really well there. Didn't have a lot to do at the Emirates against PSV, but what he'd done it well and assured. So
you built your confidence a bit more when it comes to he's number 2 to Aaron Ramsdale. There was a bit of doubts. I think, especially in pre-season, was with together, and I was like, I don't know about Matt Turner, but now.
Well, I named him Anthea Turner, like, you know what I mean. So, but he's back as Matt now, like, you know what I mean. So,
he's got his name back.
Matthew,
you're back.
He's back, like, So yeah, and I'm pleased because he needed those games and he's shown a bit of confidence, and and this is where the Europa League comes good because he's been able to get these minutes, get his confidence, feel part of the squad, and feel part of being an Arsenal player. So I think it's very, very important that.
Exactly. Let's go to right back, Lee, because listen, it could be. We might see. I keep talking about surprises. I don't know if Zinchenko's going to travel, if he's going to play. Obviously, I know he's been injured. I don't know if he's going to be here. Cedric might make a feature. You never know. I know we've got Tomiyasu. I know there's Ben White in that position. But do you think it's going to stick with either Ben White, Tomiyasu, or do you think you might see something different?
I'd like to see Cedric get some minutes. You know what I mean? Like, because 1, he needs to get minutes just in case anything happens, and also 2, it gives someone a rest in there, like you know. So for me, I'm going to go with Cedric. Like, you know? I think that we need to get some minutes somewhere along the line. Yeah. So I'm going to go with him at right back.
Yeah, and I think Cedric, he's not a bad player either. Good deliverer of the ball. I think Cedric deserves minutes, and for him as well, it would do a world of good for him because obviously he hasn't played in a while. I would like to see Cedric as well. I don't know if Arteta will go with that. Personally, I think he might go with something quite strong because after speaking with the fans, they're clearly confident and say it's different here. So he might want to get the win, but I think Cedric would be nice to see. Going to the centre-back pairing, Lee, who do you think he's going to go? Obviously, Holding's probably likely going to start. Yeah. This is becoming his competition. He deserves to as well.
Yeah, and Saliba. But I think that he might go Tomiyasu in there, like, you know what I mean. So
in the centre-back,
why not? Why not try a few things? But I think Gabriel, because they sort of rotated it, you know. So I think that maybe Saliba.
I think Saliba,
Rob Holding. I think we've still got to go pretty strong in there, so that would be my 2.
Okay, I'm with you with that. Rob Holding and Saliba. I think Arteta keeps alternating between Saliba, Ben White, and Gabriel. So I think it is Saliba's next up for him to play in the Europa League and start. So yeah, I'm with you on that. Left back wise, I mentioned there might be a surprise. We don't know yet. I don't know if Zinchenko's travelled. I don't know if you've seen anything online.
Well, I've seen him walking around the stadium, like.
Oh yeah,
Zinchenko. I've seen Zinchenko walking around. So
big up Zinchenko, gave us the access to the stadium.
We have a photo with him afterwards, and everybody can make up their mind, like. But
he's a good bloke though, Zinchenko, isn't he? He's a cool guy.
So because he did play here for a season.
He did.
So if people didn't know that, but he did.
Yeah.
So
they got a photo of him in the.
That's the only reason I know.
In the tunnels, which you also see as well.
Yeah. So listen, if he's fit, he's got to have some sort of minutes. So I think that he's got to play, and I think. Because he's played here as well, I think that he'll want to play here. So I'm going to go with Zinchenko.
You're stealing my. Listen, I shouldn't let you go first because now I'm teeing you up and then you're letting them off. But yeah, Zinchenko as well. So that's the back line for us that we think we're going to see into the midfield. Obviously, Lokonga, I'm sure is going to. I think Lokonga. You might think Partey, but
I'm going to go with you, Lokonga.
Yeah, I think Lokonga as well. I think strength-wise, I would like to obviously have Partey in there, but I think it's only right that Lokonga's going to start.
Listen, I think there's I've seen a few people what they've said about Partey, like the last 2 games, he's dropped in the second half, and Arsenal's performances have dropped. So he does need more minutes, but I'd rather him just be ticking along now for the Premier League game. So I maybe get 10 minutes at the end or something like that. But for me, as much as I love Partey, I don't want to see him.
Okay, no Partey.
No Partey in Eindhoven for me, like, you know. Maybe in Amsterdam.
Maybe in Amsterdam, but not in Eindhoven.
Maybe see him in Amsterdam, but not here.
All right, let's go to the two midfielders in front of him. Now, I believe it's going to be Granit Xhaka and Fabio Vieira, not Odegaard. I don't know how you feel about that, but I think Fabio Vieira, I see Arteta bringing him on the other day, got a few minutes. I think Arteta really trusts him as well. To bring him on against Southampton, I was quite surprised as well. But he brought him on. I think he done well when he came on as well. Well,
no,
he had mixed reviews. I know you're going to disagree with that.
I don't think so.
But I think this will be the game where you might see him start. And if, like you just said there, you don't think he had a good game, to build the confidence, I think he will start alongside Granit Xhaka, who's currently on great form. Scored at the Emirates, the only goal. Scored as well against Southampton on flying form. I think it'll be Granit Xhaka and Fabio Vieira.
I think it'll be Odegaard and Vieira.
Okay. Odegaard and Vieira?
Yeah, I think Granit needs to have a rest.
Do you?
Yeah.
He's a machine.
I know he's a machine, but I want that machine ready for Sunday, like, you know what I mean? So he probably will start, but like I would go with Odegaard and Vieira.
Okay. Let's go into the front three now then, Lee, because this is where it gets a little bit tricky. We saw Eddie Nketiah and Jesus start in the game at home against PSV. Saka's available, Martinelli is available, Jesus, Eddie Nketiah. There's some names to throw about. I'm going to let you choose the front three because I'm trying to figure out what I want to see. Well, I don't really know what I want to see right now.
I think Eddie will start up front, not on the wing, like he did, like, you know. So I think that he would do that. I think that Martinelli, probably on the left, and I'm going to go Marquinhos on the right.
Okay, that's okay. Yeah, that makes sense when it comes to players that haven't featured the most and available wise. I want him to go stronger than that though. I want him to. I think he will go. I don't think Arteta's going to go as strong as what I want, because I want to see Gabriel Jesus. I want to see the same three actually: Gabriel Jesus, Saka, and Nketiah. I do. I don't think he's going to do that. I think he will do more rotated side. But for me, I want him to go strong up front. I want to see the goals put in, win the game comfortably. Not just because I've made a bet with one of the PSV fans and I don't want to be embarrassed. But I want to see us get the job done early and then make the changes. It'll be nice to see if we can kill off a team, because we haven't been doing that recently in the Premier League and, in my opinion, in the Europa League as well. We haven't been killing them off. So hopefully we can get a nice strong start, get the game done. Then you can start rotating in the likes of Marquinhos.
Yeah, that's a great point. He could actually start strong and then take players off, so we'll have to wait and see. But listen, the point's good enough for us, and I think that maybe that could be in the back of his mind. But listen, you know, Jesus I think needs a goal, but he's, by the way, still playing really, really well. Yeah, but I think that if he was to score at the weekend, it'd be more confidence boosting than scoring here.
Yeah, 100%. Well, Lee, thank you for your Predicts 11.
No worries.
Time for you guys to let us know your Predicts 11 in the comments below. And as always, like the video if you've liked the video. And we'll see you again very soon. And Lee, let's just take in this view. Let's just take in the view.
It's not bad, is it?
It's not bad. It's not bad.
No.
Shop for AFTV merch at shop.aftv.co.uk. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Snapchat and Twitch. We've got content for every platform, so check it out.